Take that out. Wake up, friends and family. Randy and Nicole with you. Your Knickers fix is coming up. Always wanted to say that. But first, we must Zion.
Yeah, we're like 7 games into the season, and Coach K is already warning Duke fans, hey, dial down the hype.
I know how everyone enjoys it when I read things like that. Dianna Russini is here, and Pat McAfee is back.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. Dianna, you look fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Pat.
Let me, let me start.
You too, Greenie. By the way, Greenie, you too. You look fantastic, and his backdrop is beautiful.
Thank you very much. Dianna, you've been practically embedded with the Saints, it feels like, of late. So how would you expect them to react to those fighting words from DeMarcus Lawrence?
Well, first of all, he says choke. You can't choke anything if you can't catch it. That was my first thought when I saw that quote. This offense matching up against this defense, I do think it's going to be a good battle, but there's no stopping this run game along with Drew Brees.
Pat, you played 8 years. What do you make of this trash talk? What does that generally tend to do?
It sure feels like...
You could speak to it because you played in a Super Bowl. The one thing whenever you talk to a coach after a Super Bowl, or even maybe perhaps before it, they always talk about how they want to keep the emotions to a certain level. It's got to be just another game.
Much more on this as we go. I want to get to some basketball, but this is obviously the game of the week, and we'll have much more time to talk about it and more. But right now, Maria, take us to the hoop.
Dianna Russini, Damien Woody, and Jalen Rose. And Dianna, I want to start with you because I know you have sources within the NFL and everywhere. Take us into the Redskins organization and kind of what you've been hearing.
Well, I thought it was really interesting that Doug Williams used the word allegations, right? Because that's really how the Redskins are seeing it right now. If he's guilty of doing this and the league finds him guilty, then he won't play.
The locker rooms and your reaction to hearing this news, the move that Washington was making.
I'm not surprised one bit. A guy like Reuben Foster is, this guy can come in and be a part of our organization and help him. You don't put in a claim for it.
Know what's coming with this. And remember, too, there's 7 Alabama players on this team. And I was told there were some discussions with these players. And you know, Damien, I know you know as a former player, you know, if you're going to get asked about a player, you're going to go with the guy that's going to help your team win.
That's right.
Absolutely, and we've had this conversation for years, and the true distinction
here. So if you can add value, then come on, we can look past what you've done in the past, and we can call it a rehabilitation. We can say that we're trying to give you another opportunity, but I certainly don't think that it's a good look in any way, shape, or form.
Anyway, at least I got to say, choke their ass
one
out.
of them words.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna let someone else take it from here before I get myself in trouble, JoJo. What do you think when you hear that?
I like his honestness. I like
one of your. This is coming from one of your best players.
Yeah.
It's coming from DeMarcus
He's not
Lawrence.
wrong, by the way. I mean, nothing he said there doesn't prove true on the field.
I mean, he watches. I'm sure he's watching the film and seeing.
I
just straight up clear.
You use part of the words, though.
Yeah, and I still got the message loud and clear.
And you could hear the blanks. I don't even know why Dan Graziano was on Twitter talking about he can't understand what expletive. No, you can hear exactly which expletive
Surely he was
go
kidding.
where.
Come on, Dan. That's Dan pretending he doesn't know those words. All right, listen, I told you we'd cover all 32 teams. We have covered 7.